Hey guys, welcome back to the Laid Back Homestead. I'm Crystal, and today's video is a little bit different. I am going on vacation, and so I am needing to prep my gardens. I will be away for a week, and I don't love traveling this time of year because this is when the garden needs the gardener the most. This is the height of production for me. But I was outvoted this year and I will be gone for a whole week. So I've got 2 days to get this garden as safeguarded as possible so that hopefully I don't lose everything. I do not have a lot of things on drip irrigation, so there will be loss. I have come to terms with it. But there are some things I can do to safeguard this garden. So we're going to do those things. And hopefully that works out for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put out my pre-compost. Just because I am cooking again tonight. It'll be the last time I cook before vacation. And I'm going to want to have this emptied for this evening. I swear these bloom once a year. I don't know what they are. If anybody knows, please let me know. I did not plant these. They came with the house when we first bought them. But I just happened to notice that they finally are blooming. I don't know if you can see all of the things that are blushing, but pretty much everything is at this point. So I am going to get started. This is going to take me a little while, but I will go over the varieties. Well, I just noticed this and I'm really bummed. This was my wilt tester and it is indeed showing signs of wilt. I was really surprised it took as long as it did for it to show up. Bacterial wilt starts at the top and will work its way down. So unfortunately, looks like my ground is still contaminated. So I'm noticing my pepper right here is drooping and I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and fill up this bed while I harvest it. All right, so I think the first one I'm going to go get is that yellow Chef's Choice. Not too bad. I can't remember if this was supposed to be a Chef's Choice yellow or orange. And then in the middle, let's go grab these Cherokee Purples. Okay, so we have back here some Pink Delicious and some bigger Blue Ribbon, which I taste tested the Blue Ribbon in another video, and it's much smaller than what we have here. This is the Pink Delicious. I am going to write on this one because I do want to taste test it. Oh wow, we got some nice size ones. May give that one away. I don't think it's going to beat my 1 pound black Brandywine. But girl can dream. Give up the goods. All right. Okay. So these Blue Ribbon are definitely larger than the first one I tried. So I will, another taste test. Maybe I'll mark, see which one's the ripest and I'll mark him too. Some of these are growing crazy. I don't even know if I can get this guy. And maybe one my husband has to get. He's literally grown. Let me show y'all. He's literally grown into the stem or around the stem. Can you see that? Right there. See how he's grown in the stem? That looks like a Brad project. Well, I harvested one garden bed out of 11. And I got way too hot. So I had to go put my hair up. Messy hair, don't care. But I want to show you the ridiculousness that I got out of just one garden bed. This. I got all of this out of one bed. One bed that's also growing potatoes, which you can see right there in the front, some cosmos, garlic chives, and a few pepper plants that unfortunately don't look too great right now. Which anytime my plants show signs of wilt at all, I just get really panicked. I'm always terrified that the wilt's going to cross-contaminate back in my beds, which is possible. It's just a reality of life here. And I'm terrified that the wilt's going to follow me to my homestead. There's really nothing I can do about it. I just have to adapt. All right, so second garden bed. Got a lot of Romas and a few Cherokee carbons. My snip's not working. This is actually the red sausage variety. First year growing that. Ooh, that one didn't make it. This is a starting to blush Beefy Purple. So far, the Beefy Purples have just surpassed my expectations. I mean, totally surpassed my expectations. They have grown very prolifically here. We'll definitely grow them again. Ooh, what's the best way to get over there? Let me grab these Cherokee carbons first. Now these didn't get as big as I had hoped. It's got almost a soft spot there. I was hoping for a little bit bigger. This is green zebra. I don't know, the green zebra's never done much for me. Ooh, got some big Chef's Choice buys back here. Nope. Splitting my tree, my plant. Got some really nice looking parsley in here, which the parsley is definitely handling the heat better than cilantro does. Whoops. Chef's Choice buy. If I get those together. Amazing. Yes, it's a hybrid, but you can't argue with the results. Don't see anything else blushing in here. Hopefully this guy will get bigger now that, I just had higher expectations for my carbon. Some more potatoes coming up. Peppers are setting. More beans. I need to harvest these beans. They're already reseeding, the ones I didn't get too fast. Oh, that's so funny. Plant beans once, eat them forever. Nothing like having your face in a tomato plant. Got some pepperoncinis turning, but they're not big. Is this what they're supposed to look like? I don't know. 2 garden beds worth. And we gotta go unload. 2 out of 11. It's gonna be a hot day. First basket, 13.3 pounds of tomatoes. Yes, I did go get my scale. I'm gonna weigh each basket that we get and then have a tally of how many pounds of tomatoes I end up with. 1 basket down. Let's go get the other 2 beds done. Just to give you an idea, I've got tomatoes easily 8 feet tall in some spots. It's crazy. We've got a couple of hillbillies that are ripening and triple L crop, which that's the first time I've gotten any of those. Now the triple L crop I have not gotten fruit off of before, so I will taste test one of these. And these actually got really big. I am pleasantly surprised. Oh, see, this one's split. Definitely overripe. I don't know if that's the one I want to taste. If I want to do overripe or just ripe. Oh, this one's kind of split too. Some of these gonna have to get processed today. This is, oh, Country Taste. Mark this guy. See if there's any more in this bed. Peppers are just starting to set. Droopy Dahlia, not loving that. Snapdragons. Now, I haven't had a pink girl yet either. This one looks like it's got some leaf-footed damage. Both of my pink Brandywines on that plant. I've had pink Brandywines before, they're good. But both of them have this gnarly looking damage. So that's stink bug damage. Some of these are blushing, so maybe I'll take them in just because, like I said, I'm gonna be gone a week and they're not gonna get any help. Almost forgot that one. So the beauty of these self-wicking beds is I can simultaneously be watering while I'm doing other chores. So if you do hear the hose running in the background, that's why. I've got some weeds here. All right, so in this bed, red sausage. Ooh, these look nice and big and healthy, unlike the other ones. Roma's cream sausage. Some nice Romas. Got my hand vacuum out. This is how I handle leaf-footed bugs and stink bugs as I find them. So if you're wondering why this is following us around in the rest of this video, that's why. This batch weighed in at 8.2 pounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and empty that. So we got all of row A done. Now it's on to row B. So in this bed, I'm gonna be harvesting, see, we got some Paul Robesons in the back, some more Bread's Atomic. Grab the garden paste. I taste tested these already. They taste just like a regular red tomato. Will be perfectly fine for sauce, which is what it'll be used for. I'm actually just really impressed with how prolific they've done in my yard. Take them as I go. This was supposedly the pink girl. I'm not buying that. It doesn't look like the right shape. I'm thinking somebody got mismarked. Some more breads. And my Paul Robesons. I guess I'm a little disappointed. I've grown 1 pound Paul Robeson before. I mean, these guys will still work. Expecting a little bit bigger. It's a jungle in here. This looks like a pink girl. I wonder if I just got my tags mixed up. This is another Chef's Choice by plant. I have already harvested some of these. As you can see, they are big. This one's worth weighing. He's heavy. Check my notebook. I'm not sure who this is. Back here, back row, another Chef's Choice buy. That makes sense. Oh, first dahlia bloom. Super excited. Nothing goes better with tomatoes than basil. All right, that was another 2 beds worth of tomatoes. I have 2 more beds that are kind of loaded as well, so I don't think I'm gonna fit it all. I'm gonna go unload again. All right, another 13.2 pounds. So B3, giant garden paste. I got a couple of them. They didn't do as good in this bed as they did in other beds. Cherokee Carbon. Let's just do the black Brandywines first. Now this is the one that's labeled Great White. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's gone. My camera's getting hot. Again, giant paste, cannot beat it. And this is our last bed in row B. And then I will have to take a break because everything's getting too hot. Who do we have here? More giant garden paste, which they actually don't look like they have any. Some Pink Delicious in the middle there. Some more smaller black Brandywines. Oh, well, this is a decent sized Cherokee Carbon. Take this whole cluster. Alrighty. Let's go weigh this. See what we got. All right, 12.7 pounds. Alrighty. Well, we finished all of rows A and B. I've got some different little Romas and Rosella purples that are blushing in my fire pit ring back there. So I'm gonna go grab those and then we'll move to row C because I don't think anything in the hydroponic system is ripe. Some Amish paste, a little Rosella purple. Some ripe chili de arbol. I'm not sure how spicy these are. Jimmy Nardello's back here. All right, so So this is the last bit I need to harvest of tomatoes. I am exhausted. I've got about 30 minutes before carpool starts for my baby. I'm not going to go over the varieties in here because my notes are all messed up. I don't know how that happened, but let's get them harvested and get our final count. All right, this basket is screaming. Let's see if we can get it there. 18.4 pounds for this final basket. Well, guys, final number is in. We harvested 65.8 pounds of tomatoes today. I'm exhausted. This took me approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes. In the heat of the day. It is 85 degrees out here. And there's probably even a few tomorrow that I'm sure my husband will come behind me and find that I missed or skipped. But yeah, this is what 65 pounds of tomatoes looks like. Got my taste test contenders over here. Hey guys, I'm back. Second outfit change of the day. Third hairdo of the day. But real life talk, I had to stop what I was doing to go pick up my son from school. And you can see the craziness behind me, all 65 pounds worth of tomatoes. When I started this video this morning, I really thought I was going to get the harvest done in no time flat, and that I was going to get everything accomplished today. And I didn't. But what I am going to do is the tomato taste test, because these need to be cored and scored and put away. So I will do that, and then I'll make this just part one of the garden prep for vacation video, and part two I will film tomorrow. I have hours of work, and I still have to go to the homestead tomorrow to prep that for us being out of town, because we have things planted there too. I have hours of work, not a whole lot of hours left to do it. Let's test and see how this goes. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully the wind isn't too terrible, but my kids are home and it's loud inside. So I figured my best bet would be out here. So I hem and hawed about who I was going to taste test. I had a few others I wanted to, but I don't know if they're ripe enough yet. And I don't want to give them an unfair shot at making it onto my list. Yeah. Okay. With all that being said, the ones I am going to be tasting, I have a buffalo steak, have a country taste, pink delicious, dwarf golden gypsy, beauty king, and a triple L crop that is split, so needs to get processed, so I figure I may as well taste them. These have already been cleaned off by the hose. I have my baggie here already labeled. I should open it so it's ready to go, but I'm going to just process these guys real quick. Core and score. I also have my pre-composter off to the side. See, this one feels a little firm to me. I'm hoping he's ripe enough to give me a true profile. He looks like he should be ripe enough for this. He's just firm. Got a deep core. Just go ahead and core and score that, and I'll take a slice of him. Thought about just taking the slice of it first, but I really don't want the core in my bite. Oh no, see, this one pop right out. That's okay, it was just going to compost anyway. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Okay, buffalo steak. He feels like he's ripe enough. This one feels like it's gonna give me a fight too. There we go. A nice size taste, okay. Triple L crop. All right, dwarf golden gypsy. It's my best looking dwarf variety yet from the Dwarf Tomato Project. Kind of a wonky shape. That's all right. So am I. We don't judge. Oh, that had a deep core too. I love the inside of just the rainbow tomatoes. I really do. All right. And the last one is pink delicious. pretty and pink on the inside. All right. I'm going to taste it by itself and then taste it with my fancy salt. Ooh, this one's seedy. Beauty King. Let's try Beauty King. Cheers. It's pleasant texture. It is juicy. Would be good on a sandwich or a burger. The skin's not too tough. It has a little bit more acidity than I normally get in a yellow, but I like it. I think it would overall be better for fresh eating, but I use all tomatoes in my sauces. It just takes a little longer for these wetter ones to cook down. I like that. Let's try Country Taste. I don't know about this one. It's firmer than the other one. No seeds that I'm seeing, but I think this was a hybrid. I'm not getting a lot of flavor here. Maybe that's why I need to stick with my heirlooms and my purples, but I feel like it almost would serve as just a filler tomato for sauces. And it is firm. Skin's not terrible. I mean, a little bit tougher than the first one, but not a lot of acid either. There's not a lot of flavor in general. I'm normally expecting the red tomatoes to kind of punch me in the mouth a little bit, and I didn't get that with that. Let's see, this is buffalo steak. Now this has a little bit more flavor, more of a traditional red tomato flavor, for sure. Decent texture, not too mealy. It'd be good for fresh eating. I could get behind that. But the buffalo steak, this has a good red tomato flavor, and it is juicy. Oh, you can see it's got a lot of seeds, a lot of pulp. So, but the skin's not bad. Triple L crop. I'm excited about this one. I've been trying to grow it for a few years. And I don't know if I've ever gotten one, honestly. Okay, that's good. It's sweet. I think that's what's throwing me off. I'm not expecting sweet out of a red tomato, but I'll take it. This one was a surprise for sure. It's thick and fleshy. That's a really pleasant red tomato. Triple L crop. You go either way with that. You could do that fresh eating, sauce, whatever. 100%. Ooh, this one, the Dwarf Golden Gypsy. Now this one looks very fleshy. Let's just see. Okay. Tastes like a yellow. Not very strong acid flavor. So if you don't like that, or if you're someone like me who likes to cancel out the acidity in your marinara, these are a great tomato to use because they don't come super acidic to begin with. It's definitely meatier. It feels like it has more meat, less pulp than the Beauty King. They're both good, but the Beauty King felt a little juicier. You could see, well, maybe you can't see here. I can't even hold it up, but there's more pulp on my board from where I cut that than there is with the Dwarf Golden Gypsy. So I guess it would depend on where you are using this. If you want it to be a less messy situation on your sandwich, the skin's a little bit tougher on this one though. So I guess it's going to depend on your personal preference. Pink Delicious. Here we go. Been waiting for these. I thought I wasn't going to get a single one of them. Try it out. Okay. Again, I'm not getting a lot of flavor. I'm not. The texture is fine. None of them, in my opinion, have been too mealy. I don't love a mealy tomato except to make sauce with or paste or something. It is juicy, just not a lot of flavor. I'm gonna have to think about this. I think I'll give them a final ranking like I did in my last tomato talk video and put what I feel each variety would be good for. I'm just a little surprised. I kind of expected a little bit more out of some of them. Well guys, I'm going to end the first part of this video here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching me harvest 65 pounds of tomatoes. That's awesome. I appreciate your time. And until next time, stay blessed.